And here we are, guys, the last film of the summer that I will be reviewing. So, let's see how it is. Hello once again, watchers of Good Movies. My name is Nick Pell, and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today, I'm going to be talking about the film We Are Your Friends, a statement which presumes quite a lot. This is a film which stars Zac Efron, the guy who I definitely did not think was going to keep making movies after about 5 years. But he is, and he's actually becoming quite a good actor. He impressed me with Neighbors, and now he's got this and a bunch of other projects that are happening. And so I'm curious to see how much farther this guy goes. He impressed me again with this film. Zac Efron's acting is actually what makes this film really work for me. In regards to like the plot and the story, and as convoluted as the plot of this film is, Zac Efron's acting is part of why I think I did actually enjoy this movie. General idea is that Zac Efron's character, he's this guy who's trying to find his way in the world. He's trying to find that track or the soundtrack. He's a DJ who's trying to become famous and everything, and he's trying to figure out how to do that. Wes Bentley shows up. He's kind of washed out, alcoholic, older DJ who kind of tutors Zac Efron and helps him develop a track of his own. And I did enjoy their chemistry. It's kind of what makes up a good chunk of the film. It's just their reactions to one another and interactions, and it's just them kind of working together to create this track, which will hopefully jumpstart Zac Efron's career. Emily Ratajkowski, I have no idea if I said that right, I apologize if I did not. She's in this film. She plays Wes Bentley's girlfriend and also the love interest of Zac Efron, so you can imagine that complications are going to ensue to some degree. The main thing that I did like about this film, besides the acting, is the music, because this film does rely heavily on music and different elements of what can create just a more of a dance track than like a song, like something out Straight Outta Compton. It's just kind of more of electronic sounding and everything like that. I don't go to clubs a lot, and I don't really know a lot about the DJ scene or anything like that. So a lot of these ideas were kind of fresh for me, and just like new versions of like how to create music just with the sounds around you, and combine that with the electronic sounds provided on a computer, can create some pretty cool stuff, and you see that exemplified in this film. But like I said, this film has a plot which is very convoluted. It feels like two different films at one point, because you have the plot line of Zac Efron and his friends who are essentially drug dealers, and them trying to make it big and get a lot of money so they can move up a little bit. And then you also have the plot of him working with Wes Bentley and trying to further his DJ career. It felt like these could have been two different movies. They wouldn't have necessarily been good movies, per se, but they could have worked just separately, independently, on their own. And so when you see them kind of just interweave within each other, it feels very strange to me, because I was a lot more interested in the Zac Efron Wes Bentley plotline as opposed to the friend plotline, because that just kind of falls at the wayside at some point. And when it pops up, it's like, oh yeah, those guys they're still there. So that was one issue. And then the romance aspect of this film, I won't really spoil it, I guess, but if you saw the trailer, you get the general idea of what happens. I enjoyed the scenes as they happened, because they were well acted and they were cute and blah blah, but just thinking about it afterwards, it kind of happened, and then it just kind of died away for a little while. Just think about the movie. The plot itself does seem quite weird. There's a good journey that Zac Efron's character does go on throughout this film. You see him again, just kind of at a lower level, just kind of a basic, like, non-paid DJ, and then he works his way up to try to become a more famous person, and does that with the help of Wes Bentley. And so that arc does work for me. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed the acting throughout this film, but it does have its problems. But despite those problems, I did find myself enjoying this film. And when I was trying to write down notes for the review, I did find myself trying to struggle. It's like, why did I like this movie so much? Because I did enjoy it. I went into the film not expecting to like it, because I saw the reviews weren't exactly great for it. I didn't read any, but I just saw the general scores. So I wasn't expecting to enjoy it, and then I ended up enjoying it. So maybe when I lower my expectations a lot for things, I end up enjoying them more than I should. Seems to happen a lot with badder movies. I end up enjoying while other critics just rip on. So, I don't know. I enjoyed We Are Your Friends. I thought it was fun. It was a good movie. It has a lot of cool electronic musical ideas to it, and maybe that's why I liked it so much. It's just that idea of sound and kind of controlling the audience with the idea of music and beats and rhythm. But I don't know. I would say go check out We Are Your Friends this weekend if you have nothing else to see. I enjoyed it. You might as well. So, that is, like I said, the last film of the summer that I will be reviewing. I will obviously continue to review films throughout the fall, winter, and spring seasons until next summer. But I will be doing a top 10 summer movies video just like I did last year. So that'll probably be up this weekend sometime. Definitely check that out as it comes up. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch it when it does show up. As always, do like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Once again, if you so choose, I appreciate it immensely. Let me know what you thought of We Are Your Friends down in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. As always, for people, my name is Nick Pell. And once again, keep on watching.